Healthy people and toxic people never attract each other because they're cloaked. Healthy people are like protected. There's like this invisible cloak around them where toxic people will just ignore them, or they'll think like, oh, that person's boring. Like they'll never actually connect and attract one another for that reason, because people who attract toxicity are looking for things that look shiny on the outside. They're looking for a girl that looks amazing, has that big booty, like, is showing things off. It's like the things they can immediately see, and they want something that's going to appeal to that. But healthy people look ordinary. A lot of the times, like, they're living really, really fulfilling lives, and they're like an iceberg where you only see this much outside, but there's all this underneath. And shallow people, or people who find themselves in toxic relationships, are the opposite, where you see a lot on the outside. Maybe it's a rockin' bod, maybe it's their like Instagram and they have a lot going on, but then when you start to get to know them, there's like nothing there. They're like empty shells of humans, or they're like horrible people. That's because you cannot perceive, you cannot attract something that you are not the same vibrational match of. If you do not have the same emotional state of being, you're not going to like resonate with someone who's opposite of you. And so if you're not attracting healthy, balanced people in your life, you really need to take a look inward and ask yourself, okay, what within me is being attracted to these types of people? Because people being drawn to you isn't just an indication of like what's going on with you. It's not really that. Like if you're attracting like all these types of people, no, like sometimes like if you're a light, you're going to shine bright and everyone's going to want to come towards you. But what's reflective of who you are is the choices you make. Who are you choosing to keep with you? What is your filter? Do you have fulfilling relationships around you? Because if not, you chose them. Why did you choose the people you did? That's more reflective. So when people are complaining about the dating scene and they're like, no, society this, the dating scene that, it's like you are the dating scene. You are society. Society is just a term for all the individuals that you're cohabitating with, that you're living with in the same community, the same country, the same school, whatever it is. A lot of times I see this. It's like people will find like healthy, balanced people with like genuine, kind hearts, and they'll just like judge them, or they'll go away from them and they're like, no, they're probably fake, and they'll just assume all these things about people. And I'm not talking about like the people pleasers, like the nice people who are just like doing things to get people to like them and they don't know how to be alone. Not those. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about like really empowered, balanced individuals, the ones that you would dream about. You're not going to like, you're going to miss them. If you're not on the same wavelength, if you're not on the same vibration, same frequency,